Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I just picked up the new Hasselblad X2D camera. Brand new camera, it just arrived in the shops that I'm going to test out over the next couple of months or so. I have the old Hasselblad X1D Mark II that I have been using for the last 3 years, and I have actually been very satisfied with this camera. But there's some major upgrades to the new camera that I want to talk about in a series of videos here, and I'm going to show you a lot of pictures. I only have this one lens, so it's a 45mm f4 lens that I'm going to use on both these cameras. So I'll take same pictures and show you the difference, and I'll tell you about the differences in the functions that these two cameras have and why I think I needed an upgrade. Probably the biggest update to the X2D, or that this X2D comes with, is that it has 100 megapixels as Hasselblad stated. But actually, if you calculate it, it's 101.9 megapixel camera, whereas the old model was a 50 megapixel camera. Actually, I don't really need that much of an upgrade in megapixel, but it's nice to have anyway. And when I get all the other things, it's nice. What is more important actually is that it's a backside illuminated sensor. That means that it will not give as much noise by higher ISO as the old model. Not that the old model had a lot of noise, it was actually very nice, but this sensor will deliver even better results. So that's a big upgrade, and I like that very much. Actually more than the upgrade in megapixel, but well, it's there, and I'll use it probably. For landscapes, it could be nice to use those 100 megapixels, but well, that's a good thing. One thing that you actually cannot see inside the camera is that the new model here, X2D, it actually has IBIS built in, so it has in-body image stabilization. It's 5 axis and 7 stops IBIS. It's very effective, so you should be able to shoot at very long exposure times. I have already tried it, and here in my house I shot some shots at 1/5 of a second with the wide angle lens, the 45mm that I own for this camera, and they were pretty sharp, so I must say that it works pretty well. Another great feature about that is that the IBIS will also work with adapted lenses, and I shoot a lot on adapted lenses. So for instance, if I use the 85mm Canon FD f1.2 lens, which is a very good portrait lens, I have the IBIS working on that as well as on the Hasselblad lenses. That's a very nice feature. One huge advantage of the new Hasselblad X2D is the startup time. I can actually show you here, because this beast starts really fast. That is of course a lot more than many DSLRs, but I'm not using it the way you would use a normal DSLR, so I don't worry about it. But have a look at the old one, how long time it takes to start this one up. There we go, ready. So it's about 1/3 of the time it takes for the new model to start up. And that's a major advantage for me. Another nice feature is that the new model has this flip screen, so you can actually tilt it like this, or even further like this, so you are able to shoot from low down, which wasn't really possible with the old model. Of course it was possible, but you'd have to lie on the ground if you were shooting some flowers low down or whatever you were shooting. With this model it becomes much easier, so that's very nice. Furthermore, the screen is much larger on the new model than on the previous model. So this one is 3.6 inches, where it was only 3.2 inches in the old model. There's some small features that are pretty nice as well. One feature is that if you make a short press, on the power button, you will have the percentage that is left on the battery shown without booting up the camera as such. That's a nice feature as well. And then one of the things that sort of maybe is good to some extent, but to other extent is not so good, is this this small screen here, which gives some status of the settings of your camera. Of course, that is very nice because you can see everything you change, but you cannot choose things like custom settings can't be chosen. I'll show you on the old model. See, the old camera has this settings button where you can choose your shooting mode, and when you press it down, you can't change it by accident. When it's up, you can, for instance, set it to C1 like it is now, or you can change it. And I have my custom settings here, all of them. Use all 3 settings. The new model has 5 custom settings, but you have to go into the menus to change it, and I really don't like that. I liked this button very much, and I think it was a very nice design feature to have on the house. So actually, to me, that's kind of a down step. Of course, I like that I can have 5 custom settings, but actually I don't think I will use 5 custom settings. Those 3 has been just exactly fine for me, but I can understand a lot of other photographers would like to have 5. And as it is a software feature, you will actually be able to, or Hasselblad would be able to update this in the future. So if anyone would like to have like 8 custom settings, I don't know why, but if anyone would, you could upgrade that in software, I guess. Actually, Hasselblad also announced 3 new lenses. It's a 38mm, a 55mm and a 90mm, all with an aperture of 2.5. And I ordered the 90mm, though it hasn't been delivered yet. I hope it will reach me before I travel to Nepal for a 2-month stay there, where I'm going to photograph in the mountains, doing some trekking, actually 3 different trekking trips. I see very much forward to that and to having the camera with me out there. If you follow my channel, I'll be posting reviews of vintage glass used on the Hasselblad X2D and also on the old Hasselblad X1D Mark II. And I'll be testing a lot of different vintage glass. I have numerous different lenses that I want to test, and I will be posting reviews of at least some of them, or maybe combine some of them into one review. I think that will be very interesting if you're into vintage glass. It has a quite different look from the original Hasselblad glass. It's maybe not as sharp, because those, especially those new lenses, should be extremely sharp. I see very much forward to using those, but vintage glass can give some very interesting look, and I'll delve deeper into that when I'm coming back from Nepal. So hope to see you there on my channel later on. So bye!